So this is a quick video to show you the new People Maps control room. There's been quite a significant update to the control room, and I just want to give you a quick run through how it all works and where we go. So I'm just going to take you into an account that's set up for Interview Pro. Yours might be, obviously will look slightly different from this, but let's log in and I'll show you what's changed. So the main changes in the navigation and where things are found. And we've gone for this cleaner, sharper, simpler look. And I say you may or may not have a video here, but let me show you your way around. It should be, if you've been using the system at all, then this shouldn't be a huge difference for you. Let me point out a couple of things. So the main navigation, this is probably the buttons that you use most of the time. The view results is probably what you use all the time. The questionnaire, absolutely, you'll still find that in the same place in the library. And of course the credits, if you're buying credits on a pay-as-you-go basis, then this is where you get them here. What is new is up here on the right hand side, and you could miss this, you would be forgiven for missing this, it's a little bit subtle. And if you click on the drop down, that wee arrow, then you'll see the other navigation and other features that used to be on the main navigation bar, but these are generally not used very often. They tend to be used at the beginning when you're setting things up, and then quite often you never look at them again, so hence why we put them over here. So I'm going to take you through these first of all. So the first one is the home button. Now that's essentially where you come into when you log in, and if you do have a video activated, this is where it would be. There'll be a video like this about Interview Pro which can be activated. So if you do want that, or you still see a video there and you'd like something to remind you how to do this, then just get in touch with us and we will happily add a video here to let you go through this. The next thing is the advanced features. So now there's a lot of advanced features, so again your list here will be very different from the one I'm showing here. So anything that could be construed as an advanced feature, if you're wondering where it's gone, so that's things like email notification, that's in here. The branding side of things, I think some of that's in here. So there's all sorts of things that you may or may not have. Now your advanced features should still be where they were prior to the upgrade, so there shouldn't really be any fundamental changes here. This is really just where they are. Down from here you've got your details. So again, this is where you can come to check your details, make sure that we've got your full address and your correct address. As I say, the more information that's in here the better, and of course you then have, if we go back up to here, the option to change your password, which again we recommend that you do on a regular basis. So you can do that here. And this feature here, the approved users, this is actually to do with the you can basically add people to the login, so we know, if there's 2 or 3 of you who may be managing the account in a sort of admin capacity, then you might want to add them here so that we can see them and know who they are, and it can just help us all. It's a security issue as much as anything else. So if somebody contacts us by email from your organisation and there's more than one contact, then we'd like, it's better that we know who it is. And talking of contact us, you can of course still contact People Maps, and we've moved on fully. We've always had the live chat ticket system, but we've moved fully onto that. And so if you want to contact us, you just simply click on that and it'll open up the live chat window, which probably won't be live. If it is live, then it will tell you, and if it's not, then you just use it as a ticket messaging system. But there's more than one of us actually monitors this, and it is always the best way of getting in touch with us because it keeps accurate records. We use a system called Talk2. So it's an outsourced system, but it's fantastic. Can't recommend it enough actually if you're running your own systems. But anyway, that's how that works. And then finally, of course, you can log out from here. Now, over to the main navigation. Let's say if we start back at home again, which is generally, say, the blank page, and then view results. So again, when you click on view results, you'll see the services that are active on your account. So in this case here, there's only one service active, which is the Interview Pro suite. You could have more than one icon displayed here. So to access that, it's the same as always. Over on the left here, you will see which report design is the default design for this suite. So in this case here, it's admin and planning. So always worth checking that before you open up a report to make sure that's the actual design you want. If it's not, then you can go and change it. And there's a couple of ways you can do that. You can go over to the library and switch to a different report, or you can come down here and view from the library of designs and just select one from here. So if I click on this, you'll see that it opens up a window with all the report designs, and you can just open the report you want from here without having to change the default. Down here you'll see, as usual, the credits available and your candidates are listed here, so all that's quite familiar. This is the same. There's a slight change in where the search facility is. Quite a good search facility on this. If you end up with a lot of candidates, then you need a decent way of finding them, and this is what this does. The default status is this one here, which is essentially just blank, so that's everybody. So the default is now anybody who's on the system. If you have a lot of people on your account, then you probably want to, when you come in here, you maybe want to select recent, and that would just give you people who have probably registered in the last month or so, or more recently. A new feature that we have added across to everybody's account, which you may not be aware of, is the tag facility, and I'll talk about that. But that allows you to create a tag and then tag an individual with that. So if I wanted to search all the people that I had tagged as having been at the Glasgow August event, then I can simply click on that, and there we go. That's, if I look at the tags, you can see Glasgow August. That's where they were. Now, the tags is something that we create, and we did that over here in advanced features. User tags, and you just create a name for whatever way you want to group any group of people, and then you can add anybody to that group, and you can add people to more than one group, which is really quite useful. So tags, I do encourage you to use that. For instance, you might create a tag for each specific job role or job reference that you have, and that allows you to easily see all the people who applied for that specific job. Very useful. What else do we need to do here? So so down the bottom, to do that, to assign a tag, you simply tick on the name and go down here and select the tag that you want to use, and that will apply. The other thing, of course, you can do is you can move users' standard conventional kind of tagging or folders, and you can move people into any of these groups here. Let me just see if I can find this. So I just adjust this a little bit. Yep. Okay. Yeah, so you can move into archived or favorites, or favorites, archive, rejected. Those are the sort of standard options available to you, which you can also move people to, as well as the tags. And then if we come over here to questionnaire, so that's view results. Again, nothing too different. The questionnaire, pretty much the same. There's really no changes here, so whatever you've had here will be the same. And the report library, again, pretty much the same. You may have more than one here. Click on that and you'll see all the reports that are available to you in the library are available here. And when it comes to credits, again, the credits are the same. You can buy credits, you can view your credit status. If you need to request a quote, you can do that this way. And you'll also see your VAT receipts and pro forma invoices if you've created any of those, or VAT receipts against your orders that you've placed. And if you come in here, obviously this is in the report library, you can choose which report you want to make active. So in this case, this is the active report. I could change that here. There we go. So now the sales report, next contact center sales, is now the default report. So I say more a design change than anything fundamental as regards how everything works. But do get in touch if there's any comments or questions, or if anything's gone a bit wonky. We have done a lot of testing, and as far as we're aware, everything is as it should be, but do let us know if there's anything that you think has gone wonky that we need to look at, and we'll get right on that. Okay, thanks very much for watching.